Hello everybody, and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Persona 3 Portable, and yeah, I'm actually recording on a new computer right now, and that means that I basically created a new clean setup for what I'm doing with my OBS recording. So if you notice any visual changes or hear any audible changes, and you don't like them, let me know. Or if you notice that there are any issues. Whenever I get a new computer, I like to start clean. This new computer is a powerhouse, but I wanted to restart my OBS setup completely clean so that I could hopefully optimize and streamline all of my settings, all of my scenes, and all of my sources. So hopefully that has been the case, and hopefully, everything looks and sounds just fine. But if there is an issue, please do let me know. So here we are, 12/3 evening, and I can do whatever I want. Looks like I have free time. So let's talk to everybody, and then we're probably gonna go and, I don't know, maybe get a Persona upgrade or something. Everyone is going to die? What's up with that? We're trying to live our lives the best we can, and it's all going to end now? Come on, get real. Yeah, we got some bad news last time. Sorry, I don't feel like talking right now. We're all going to die, regardless of how much we want to live? Arf. Koromaru is stretched out. He's not in the mood for a walk. He just found out he's gonna die. Damn that Ryoji. Is he out of his mind? This is such bullshit, man. I've never imagined my life ending. It feels like my insides are being torn apart. An unavoidable end. This can't be happening. Okay. It's happening unless we can do something about it. Okay. Okay, punching bag, that should be strength. You overhear a conversation. I heard some people saying that apathy syndrome is nothing to worry about. Oh, I heard the same thing. It puts people at ease, right? Yeah, it certainly does for me. You think it's some new religion? What are you talking? What? Are you taking this seriously? Of course not. The first bell is rung. It's finally time for lunch. Makoto-sama, when can you come to Fashion Club? Actually, I think we are hanging out with you today. I'll come today, bro. Then I look forward to seeing you after school. Alright. Makoto-sama, I have been waiting for you. Let us go to the home economics room. It seems Bebe wants to hang out with you. Let's do this. This should be rank 9. 2 sewing machines buzz steadily in sync. You're having a good time hanging out with Bebe. If I give my best effort, this will come out great. It seems Bebe is talking to himself while sewing. That cheap material has been transformed. Without your help, I would probably be back home already. But because of you, Makoto-sama, I was able to finish this kimono. Ask about his country. My country, there is nothing there for me now. I have to put an end to this, so that I can die here in the country I love. Bebe seems fired up. By the way, Makoto-sama, I have met many people in Nihon, but you are the best tomodachi I have here. If my aunt was still alive, I would tell her about the wonderful friends I've made, Subarashi. You feel like Bebe really depends on you. Your relationship is stronger now. Rank 9. The transfer student social link has reached level 9. Yosh, now I will put the final touches on this kimono. I am so tired that I think I see my aunt. This is the last part, I can't give up. Ready, set, go. You worked with Bebe for a long time and then decided to go back to the dorm. Oh, you're back, my bad. Could last night just have been a dream or something? No, probably not, huh? Yeah, probably not. Stupid Ryoji. We should organize the information we already have. Is there anything you would like to know? What happened to Aigis? Well, after the incident, Aigis was taken to the laboratory. The researchers are tending to her, but with the injuries she sustained, it's going to take a while. I don't think anyone really cares about exploring Tartarus. Is there something you want to ask me? An increase in Persona users? According to Ryoji-kun, the reason was because of your existence. You came here with Ryoji-kun inside you, bringing us all together, as well as the shadows that had been dispersed to different locations. My existence. 10 years ago, you happened to be present when Aigis and Ryoji-kun were fighting. Aigis couldn't defeat Ryoji-kun, so she decided to seal him inside of you. What a tragic fate. Revival of the 12 Shadows. When you moved here, Ryoji-kun began to awake, and the 12 Shadows appeared. Why Aigis was hostile to Ryoji. Aigis lost her memories of the battle she waged with Ryoji Mochizuki 10 years ago. However, I believe she still sensed that he was a shadow, an incredibly strong shadow she had fought before. Why Ryoji looks human? That is an excellent question. Ryoji Mochizuki is a shadow, the same shadow Aigis sealed inside you 10 years ago. Over those 10 years, that shadow changed. It gained the appearance and characteristics of a human being, and that is why it gave us a choice. Yep, we fundamentally changed it. Everyone just needs some time. We're all confused and we need to make sense of what happened. Can we avoid the fall? He said it's impossible. Nyx is death itself, so we can't avoid it, or defeat it. What if we let Ryoji live? If we let Ryoji-kun live, we'll have to face Nyx. And he said that Nyx is undefeatable. So then, how can we win? What if we kill Ryoji? The coming of the fall may be delayed by a little, but our memories related to the Dark Hour will disappear. It may be the easiest way, but I don't think I can do it. So what can we do? I don't know, but I won't run away. Saying the world is going to end out of nowhere? The Appriser? What the hell does that mean anyway? I was hoping this was all just a bad dream. I remember the other time I wished everything was a dream. Oh, Ken. Well, we have to stay calm. If we panic, we won't be able to make the right choice. We have to think about what's going on. Shadow's purpose. Well, shadows are pieces of Nyx, and their sole reason of existence is to revive her. So what is this Appriser? Well, it's the one who summons Nyx. The appearance of the Appriser is a sign that the fall is near, and all humans will become members of the Lost. Well, I guess everything that's happening right now is just the beginning. So who is Nyx? Well, according to Ryoji, it was Nyx who brought death to this planet. Nyx will turn every human being into a member of the Lost, and we'll all die. Lovely. Okay, so let's see, what are we doing tonight? We have free time again. Whoops. That's not the one we want to do. You overhear a conversation. Did you hear about Ryoji in Class 2F? No, I didn't. What happened to him? His parents got transferred again, so he won't be around anymore. So that's why I didn't see him. Well, that was sudden. The first bell has rung. Class is ended for today. Alright. Let's see. So today, we're gonna do Hierophant. I keep on forgetting that we haven't finished the old couple yet. Kinda wild. While I'm thinking about it though, let's see if there's anything new here. Quest-wise. Oh ho ho! Oh baby! I'd like to visit your room. I can't wait to explore your world further. I'd like to see what your room looks like after school. You know I'm gonna accept that request. There is no deadline, but I suggest that you not take too long to complete it. I would invite you to my room any day, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I'm formally asking, would you like to come to my room? Maybe, possibly, maybe do unspeakable things together. Go on a date with Elizabeth. Ah, I've been expecting you. Shall we be on our way? In front of the dormitory.
So, this is the student dormitory, where you spend your days?
You showed Elizabeth to your room.
So, this is your room. I've never seen many of these things before. Anyway, regarding my request to visit your room, well, did it make you a little suspicious?
Suspicious isn't the right word.
I see. Actually, I do have something I'd like to talk to you about.
Elizabeth seems unusually hesitant. You decided to listen to Elizabeth's story.
During my forays into your world, I encountered many things. All of them are treasured memories, each one a polished, glittering gem. Walking around the crowded Port Island streets, sampling the local cuisine, idling the hours away at the shrine, even attending your school for a day. That's when I came to a realization. I had subconsciously been requesting to visit places that were more and more central to your life. And so today, I requested to visit the one place in your world that I could learn the most about you. I requested to visit your room. If I may be so bold.
Please be as bold as you want. Elizabeth clasped your hand and blushed.
Do you recall the day you gave me a tour of your school?
I haven't forgotten a single day with you, Elizabeth.
How I mentioned that I felt very fulfilled when I touched you?
Best day of my life.
It was the first time I ever felt that way.
Can you tell that Elizabeth is one of my favorite Persona characters? I fucking love this girl.
Why did I feel so fulfilled after coming here? I can finally answer that question. I believe it's because I could feel what you feel and truly experience your life for the first time. We who reside in the Velvet Room wait with great anticipation for guests. Their arrival is our only link to the outside world and gives us a reason to be. By touching you like this, I can have that all for myself.
I think I see.
I'll put it more plainly. I'm naive to the ways of your world, and there must have been many times I seemed to act quite strangely. However, even I am not blind to the significance of calling upon a gentleman in his own room.
So you're telling me that she knew exactly what she was doing?
If you wouldn't mind, I'd like you to guide me through it.
We're in. Boldly accept.
Thank you.
Oh, I boldly accept. Are you kidding? ... You spent time alone with Elizabeth. We guided her through it. I mean, they're just making out, right? Yeah, that's all.
I feel like a completely different person than the Elizabeth who first stepped into your world.
Best attendant.
If I stay on this side any longer, I fear I will forget my duties entirely, and that would put you at a severe disadvantage, wouldn't it? That is why I'll draw a line under my visits here and remain on my side from now on. Thank you very much for acting as a guide on my journey of discovery. I'm very grateful. Now then, though the sorrow may be sweet, let us part.
Thank you for answering my request. Well then, Thank you so much for showing me your room. Yep, that's all we did. About what happened? Excuse me, I suddenly remembered. Please, keep what happened in your room a secret from my master. To show my gratitude for indulging my curiosity to the end, I have something truly special for you. With this, you can fuse Kartikeya. It's a beautiful bird-like persona that glides over the battlefield. Higher and higher it rises. It too is part of you, while I can only gaze at it from below. But I am willing to stay by your side, no matter what heights you reach. I will overcome any ordeal that may stand in the way of my goal. That is what I believe. This will be the last of my requests to explore your world. Thank you very much for everything you've done for me. Please accept your reward. Obtained the rainbow feather. Is there anything else? Okay, well, we just beat the game. We've achieved the highest honor that we can in the game, so I don't see why there's any reason to continue. So, thank you all for being here. You know, this game is a 10 out of 10, and I'll see you in the next episode, or I mean the next series, because this one's over. Okay, I guess we can get through the end of the game, but you know, really, we've achieved the best thing that we can achieve in the game. So, you know, our level of fulfillment has been capped out. There is a ceiling to the level of fulfillment. We just hit that ceiling. All right, so we've still got Lilith with Mabufudine. We're gonna have to get higher level before we can do that one. So that one will be a minute. Stand of Time, 202 to 210. Daring Gigasus in the 5th block. Surrounded by a red glow. And there shouldn't be any more documents. Damn, we're so close to being completely done that I'm gonna have to like... Oh, okay. This one that's been haunting me, this one right here, I'm gonna have to go back and get it. I'm gonna do it off screen at some point, probably, because it's not gonna be fun to watch me hunt for this, but I am so close to fulfilling all of these quests that it just wouldn't be right if I didn't do this. We're so close. We're so close. All right. No, hold on. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Hellbiker is fine. Okay, but there aren't any quests that we need to do here in the world other than that, so we are done there. We already sold everything, so we're good there. We have a shit ton of money, all things considered. Is anything higher than a 92? Probably not. Honestly, that's not a terrible hit rate. 89 isn't great. Resist ice. Charm resist. 40 HP. Resist wind. Whoa. All ailments. Weird. So its attack is 1. Its hit rate is almost 100%. But it has a medium chance of hitting with any ailment. That's so weird. Loki, huh? Doesn't let me just scroll down, does it? That would be too convenient. Okay, 346s. Okay, 346 might be the highest attack. The problem is I don't want to have to buy back these persona. These items would be really nice, but Buying back those Persona is also expensive as hell. Oh my goodness. This place is a mess. Those people in town are like statues. Though since they don't stop the trains or cause any trouble, I prefer them to the gangs at that spot. Yeah, things are starting to look messy. Does it hit the shrine too? I mean, yeah, it's a little bit messier than normal, isn't it? Okay, power charge. Honestly? Yeah. That's one of the ones that we had on our short list. Okay, cool. I promise, I know where I'm going. There we go. Okay. Okay, do I not have a hero font? No, we have Daisojo. Okay. I don't think I need, well, I won't say that unless I actually check. We do need one for hero font, actually, so. Dear, you spelled it wrong. There are 2 Ks. I know. I just forgot to write the second one. I feel bad for Makoto-chan and all the people who have been campaigning to save the tree. Oh, speak of the devil. I'm writing the letter. Something I haven't done in ages, but I can't remember how to spell half these words. I'm finally losing it. I used to have an amazing vocabulary. Well, what's it about? Sorry, can't let you see it. Top secret. Bunkichi seems to be having fun. I'll tell you when the time comes, Makoto-chan. Well, aren't you curious? I'm dying to read it, and I can't wait another minute. Oh, we feel the same way. Every day we just can't wait to see you. Lately, I even feel smarter. Maybe I should go back to school. Just kidding. Seems Bunkichi and Mitsuko are counting on you. Your relationship is stronger now. Okay, almost done with that one. But it is important to note that the amount of points that we can get from this particular social link does not get us ready for the next one. So, we're probably going to have to do some oracle readings. It's getting dark out. I hope we can clean up the store before you come back next time. After saying goodbye to Bunkichi and Mitsuko, you decided to go back to the dorm. Oh, it's you. Yuki. Never mind, there's no point in asking someone else. Are you scared? No, I'm not really scared, I just can't seem to comprehend all that has happened. I thought I would grow stronger after my father died, but I haven't. Well, in an RPG sense you have. And in every other sense you have too, so it's just simply not true. Because wasn't it after her father's death that she had her second awakening? She's had her second awakening, hasn't she? Ikutsuki and my grandfather both accepted the fall as the rightful fate of the world. They didn't believe the world was worth saving. What destroyed their hope for the future? Yeah, didn't she have it on the school trip? I wanted to hear Natsuki-chan's voice, so I called her. She seemed to know there was something wrong, but I just couldn't tell her that the world is going to end soon. What should I do? Everything Ryoji was saying, it's probably all because of my dad, huh? I'm going to fight against the fall, just like my dad did. I was hoping this was all just a bad dream. I remember the other time I wished everything was a dream. Yeah, we've heard that before. Got that one. He's gonna go and do some training. That's all I can do. Okay. Hellbiker's equipped. He can benefit from just about anything. there's no school today. Alright, well, it is a Sunday. So for the next little while on Sundays, we're probably just going to be going and doing the Sun social link. I wonder what Ryoji-kun is doing right now. He seemed the most upset about the world coming to an end. Worrying about him won't change anything, though. Right, he doesn't look forward to the fall either. I'm sure he wants the same thing we do. I was thinking about what Strega said. It reminds me a little of what Ryoji-kun was talking about. So they must have known something about the fall. It gives me a bad feeling, though. It feels like we're being laughed at. I'm afraid there's nothing we can do about that. Let's just concentrate on Nyx for now. I just got a report from the laboratory. Apparently Igus can be repaired, but they don't know exactly how long it will take. I see. She was seriously damaged, so I'm relieved to hear that. Yeah, I hope she can come back soon. This is difficult. There must be something we can do. Alright, Akinari, let's do this. Oh, it's you. Why don't you have a seat? This bench is too big for me alone. It seems Akinari would like the pleasure of your company. Would you like to talk with him for a while? Then this bench shall be our meeting place. Akinari seems happy. Hey, how do you feel about a pink alligator? Hey, that's cool. I thought so too. I knew you'd understand. Akinari seems pleased. You see, it's the main character of a story that I'm writing. He was born in the calm forest of green, but he turned out to be pink. He's so visible that he can't hunt for food easily, so he's always especially hungry. The other animals dislike him and consider his coloration disgusting, almost like he's cursed. So he started living alone, but then he made a friend. His friend was a bird, but a bird that was unable to fly. So the bird would stand on the pink alligator's back and practice its flying. It's embarrassing to talk about. But anyway, how does the story sound to you? It sounds really interesting. Really? I've never written a story before, and I'm kind of afraid it's going to suck. But I'm writing it for myself, so that's what matters. Maybe I'll be able to show you the entire novel someday. Akinari seems content. I started thinking about it the other day, actually. I wanted to write an upbeat story of my own to cheer me up. Maybe if I can find some meaning to life, I can put that in my story. When I write, I can see you in my mind. It seems as if you're telling me not to die just yet. Akinari smiled weakly. Your relationship is stronger now. The wind is going to start blowing soon. I can feel these kinds of things now. I hope I have enough time. Let's go home. We can talk again some other time. Oh, it's you. Sorry, I was just daydreaming. I was thinking about what Shinji would say if I met him in heaven. Well, what would he say? He probably won't say anything. He'll just punch me in the face. He's got a strong right hook, so I'm sure it's gonna hurt. Well, we got a long time before that happens, cause ain't nobody dying at the end of this month. I can't seem to calm down. This is the first time I've ever felt like this. Ryoji's an asshole. What the hell's wrong with him? Damn it, this isn't funny. Okay, they're all saying the same stuff, so we're good there. Morning. Things have been pretty crazy lately, huh? No one's in the mood to talk either. Yeah, cheer up. Right. I suppose that's best. December already. It's almost the end of the year. Let's not ruin our last month of the year together with laziness, okay? Remember, there's an exam next week, though didn't you guys just have exams? Oh, time flies. The material on the exam begins on page 160, and will include what we go over in today's lesson, which is the definition of allotropy. The property of some elements to exist in two or more forms that are chemically identical, yet physically discrete. Get it? I bet there's at least one allotrope you guys are familiar with. Ryoji? She's talking about Ryoji, she knows! No, just kidding. Let's see if you know what I'm talking about, Makoto. Which allotrope is formed by 3 oxygen atoms? Ozone. Wow, good job. I'm sure you'll do fine on the exam. Every living being needs oxygen to survive. And everything on the planet needs ozone too. You know how toxic UV rays have been eating away at the ozone layer, right? Due to the environmental destruction, there's less and less ozone. I probably have nothing to worry about, but you guys might. Too real, girl. Come on, Miss Onushi. So, watch out, okay? You gave the correct answer. Okay, so it's the 7th, and today it says to do an oracle for the Hierophant. So we go to the shrine, and pull an oracle for the old couple. Outside of school, the old couple. Blessings to the believer. Today's luck is, you will have fair luck.
Hi, how was your day?
Try to cheer up? Thanks? Oh, you're welcome. Sorry, I guess I'm the one who's the most confused. We have to make such a difficult decision. Could you ever have imagined that we'd be in this situation? Never in a million years. Neither could I. However, now that it is happening, we must decide what we are going to do about it. I've been just studying in my room, so I don't have to think about what's going to happen. Have you been thinking about the decision we have to make, Makoto-kun? You certainly have. Me too. It's not an easy decision to make. Everyone at school is just going about their days as if nothing's wrong. They think everything's normal. This is too much for a kid his age, man. I envy them. But I guess he's been through a lot of things like that, huh? Ignorance is bliss, huh? Figures, I finally learned something about myself and now I'm gonna die. This is probably what Chidori meant when she said she was afraid. Now I finally understand. You make a schedule so you can achieve a goal. But without a future, I can't make a training schedule. Damn it, I don't know what to do. That's a real problem right there, buddy. Good morning. So, Makoto-kun, have you decided what you're going to do? No, I really haven't. I'm scared. Even Ken-kun is down. What are we going to do? It's finally time for lunch. Makoto-sama, when can you come to Fashion Club? Today? Yeah, I'll come today. I look forward to seeing you after school. I can't make the kimono without you. Bebe seems excited. All right. Well, Another rank 10 is coming our way. Baby, let's rank 10 this bitch. So he's so much fun. Bebe seems happy. Bebe's sewing machine is humming pleasantly. You're having a good time hanging out with Bebe. There we go. I am finished. It seems Bebe has finally finished the kimono. Compliment him. Your words will always have a place in my heart, Makoto-sama. Bebe seems truly happy. When my uncle sees this, he will surely let me come back to Nihon. It is time for him to concede. I must hurry up and go see him. So I have to say goodbye for a little while. Sayonara. But I'll be back. I will not give in to my uncle. Makoto-sama, please take this. Obtained a money pouch. I made it from the leftover material. It is a sign of our friendship. Onigashimasu, please. Wait for my return, Makoto-sama. My favorite memories from Nihon are all the times we hung out together. I wish you luck. Thank you so... Oh, Bebe is crying tears of joy. Bebe seems to truly appreciate all that you've done for him. You've gained a lifelong friend. Okay, Temperance is maxed out. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. The innermost power of the Temperance Arcana hath been set free. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Yearlinger, the ultimate form of the Temperance Arcana. The Transfer Student Social Link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the Transfer Student Social Link. Makoto Yuki has forged a bond that cannot be broken. The Temperance Social Link is at its maximum level. You can now create Yearlinger, Governor of the Heavens. So let's talk about the Temperance Arcana. Temperance is a depiction of an often angelic being pouring water from one object into another, indicating that a person should learn to bring balance and moderation into their life. Avoiding extremes and remaining calm is the best road to take for harmony. The reverse of this card indicates disharmony, imbalance, lack of patience, and can even warn the onset of illness. Now, this is one of those ones where, I don't know if I see it so much in this description. There's probably other descriptions I can find of the Temperance card that may fit this even better. But this is a kid who's trying to figure out who he is and what he wants to do with his life, and largely everything seems to stem around this idea of finding this home, finding this place that is important to him. And that is probably where this balance is coming from. He has found a place where he feels at balance, which is Japan, Nihon. And he's basically being torn away from that by family who doesn't want him to come and live here. So he needs to convince them. So that's kind of where I see this card going. If you guys have any insight into maybe a different interpretation of the Temperance Arcana that isn't in my notes necessarily, that may sort of fit this better, let me know. Because this is one of the ones where I read it and I'm like, I don't quite know where the connective tissue is, but still an interesting social link. Bebe is an alright guy. Kanashi, it makes me sad, but tomorrow I must go. Hasta la vista. I'm so sorry I told you that, Bebe. After promising to meet up with Bebe sometime in the future, you decided to go back to the dorm. Okay. You're a very interesting person. Of course I could have seen this coming. Who didn't? Who couldn't? Hey, Makoto, don't you think it's funny? We have so much to worry about, but we're still going to school as if nothing's changed. Have you decided yet? No, but I'm not ignoring it either. Exams start on Monday. We're a little ahead of schedule, so let's review the material. When I say electromagnetism, Lorentz force and Fleming's left-hand rule should immediately come to mind. I won't be giving partial credit if you write right-hand rule, got it? Okay, let's move on. You feel tired. Sure, doze off. Alright, now supposedly, that oracle should have gotten us enough to finish Hierophant today. Actually, does it? No, yeah, it should have. So let's find out if that's the case. Bunkichi is taking a nap. Oh, please wait a while longer. Even if the tree is gone, you'll still live on inside us. Bunkichi is sleep-talking. Take a closer look. Oh, Makoto-chan, you're here? You could have just woken me up. Or did you just want to watch me while I was asleep? Ugh. I feel relieved now, probably because the problem has been solved. Even though it's the middle of the day, I feel so sleepy. What problem? I'm deeply touched that you and so many other people tried to help us, Makoto-chan, but we sent a letter to Gekko-kan. I told them to cut the persimmon tree down. What? Well, you should have seen your reaction, Makoto-chan. It was totally worth it to surprise you like that. Bunkichi seems very happy. Sorry that we did it without asking you. Recently, I went to visit the persimmon tree and I met a student on my way back. He told me that the school is planning to build a new addition. It would be selfish of an old man like me to deprive those young people of new learning opportunities. Helping those kids is more important than hanging on to his memory. Oh my god, this is so heartwarming. God, I love this old couple. I think it'd make our son happy too. He was a teacher after all. Are you absolutely sure, Bunkichi? Yes, we talked it out and decided that's what we want to do. We're hoping, as we believe our son in heaven is too, that more kind students like you, Makoto-chan, will graduate from Gekko-kan. Please, take this. It's the first fruit produced by the persimmon tree. It's a little rough around the edges, like our son. Mitsuko is the one who suggested we give it to you, Makoto-chan. Obtain the persimmon fruit. This must be something very important to them. That's putting it mildly. You feel the old couple's great appreciation. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. The innermost power of the Hierophant Arcana hath been set free. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Koryu, the ultimate form of the Hierophant Arcana. The old couple social link has reached its maximum level. You've mastered the old couple social link. Makoto Yuki has forged a bond that cannot be broken. The Hierophant social link is at its maximum level. You can now create Koryu, Guardian of Nature. So Hierophant is a symbol of tradition and convention, and representative of a teaching figure who can help guide and teach. If the card is reversed, it can represent bad advice or counsel, a rejection of family values, or an abusive position. So traditional family values, lots of tradition, family values, and obviously like representative of a teaching figure who can help guide and teach you. Their son was a teacher. Bunkichi and Mitsuko themselves are of the older generation, and especially in Japanese culture, older generations are venerated and they're looked up to. They are teaching figures, always. So like, the old people themselves, their son, all of it represents that. And then symbols of tradition, the persimmon tree itself is a symbol of a, they had a tradition of going and seeing this persimmon tree. This persimmon tree was installed because of the death of this teacher, which was their son. And so they have this tradition and convention of going and seeing this thing, and the school was going to basically reject that tradition. In the end, we have sort of a coming to terms with the fact that it can lead to better things for the students. And so our teaching figures realize that they want to make sure that the next set of students are also being taught. So, kind of cool. Kind of cool stuff. Hierophant really fits this one really well. Now we have to cheer up and get on with our lives. We're too old to waste a single day. Our son would want us to be happy. I'm sure he's smiling down on us from heaven. It's difficult having such a well-respected son. They're proud. Oh, does it sound like I'm boasting? Just a little bit, Mitsuko. You talked with the old couple until sunset. After saying goodbye to Bunkichi and Mitsuko, you decided to go back to the dorm. What a lovely pair of old people.
Oh, hey!
It's been a week since Ryoji-kun was here. I couldn't sleep for 3 days after that. Do you think it's weird for me to be this scared? No, everyone's scared. Yeah, I guess you're right. You don't really know how much you take your life for granted until there's a possibility you might lose it. It's difficult to explain. Alright, and with that, we're gonna end this episode. So, we had a double feature, basically. We finished 2 social links in this episode. Exciting stuff. We're going to continue our goal towards getting all of the social links. We still need to catch up on Fuka, but the next couple of days, we're going to have plenty of time to focus on trying to get Fuka finished. So, we're going to have some free time for a little while, and we've also got quizzes coming up, so yeah, that's what we have to look forward to. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Thank you all for being here, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, everybody. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Andrew Smith, Chris Murphy, JW, Bracken, Quinless, Chris Smith, Vlado101, Andy Ford, The Blue Electric Cat, Angel Mejia, Black Mamba 90, and Kyle Schluter. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.